And as we mentioned earlier here, obviously with the Nook HD competition here being the Nexus Nexus 7, so we have them here laid out, and as you can see here, definitely about the same size, both 7-inch IPS displays. The difference here, this is 1440 by 900. It's a little higher resolution on the HD display versus the 1280 by 800 here. And so far we've really liked the screen. It's definitely very crisp and vibrant, and the viewing angles are pretty wide. And the bezel here is a nice addition here with the Nook HD. It's give you an area to hold the tablet while you're reading, versus something like the Nexus 7 here, where you're just simply holding the glass. Then regarding the actual sheer size here, definitely not quite as thin, and a little bigger overall, but for the most part it's not too wide. It's definitely thinner and lighter than the Kindle Fire, but it's still slightly beat by the Nexus 7. Hey guys, we're back here with the Nook HD, and just a quick comparison for everyone that's looking to buy here. We have the Nook HD and the iPad mini obviously here on the left, and right off the bat here you can see, based on the screen size here, we have 7-inch here and 7.9 with the iPad mini, and it's not a large difference, but it's definitely noticeable when you're doing things like flipping through books or magazines. Go ahead and load up a few real quick here, just kind of give you a quick look at a couple. But more of a hardware comparison here on the screen sizes, and just give you a tour of the difference on the hardware. Much thinner, obviously not quite as light, but obviously you have the build quality of Apple, which is unrivaled here with the tablets. And but overall here, quite the difference. But we have obviously the iPad mini, bigger screen, HD, front-facing, rear-facing camera, FaceTime. There's actually no cameras here with the iPad or with the Nook tablet. It's simply just the tablet here and e-reader. So there's obviously tons of different options here with the iPad mini versus the overall here with the Nook HD and the iPad mini. Just as a comparison here, we have obviously the 7.9-inch screen versus the 7-inch screen, but much more real estate here, 30% larger in terms of actually using ebooks and whatnot. Not to mention front-facing cameras, HD video, FaceTime. But overall, we have 16 here, 16 gigabytes for $329 versus $199 for the 8 gigabyte model on the Nook HD. So obviously a little lower in price, but definitely here, it's up to you guys as consumers with much more options with the iPad mini.